Hello, all. It's Nick here. I have a few things to talk about. Not just of CDs that I picked up recently, although I do want to show you guys that too, including some games, but some personal stuff I want to talk about as well. And since that's the most important and I want to get it out of the way, I will talk about that right now. So, if anyone's wondering about my ears, I think they're getting better. Not sure though. You know, I mean, I still hear the ringing, but I'm wondering did I was the ringing always this bad, and I just was able to ignore it, because I'm kind of feeling that way actually. Because it's not as bad as it was, like a few week, like it was the past few weeks, but it's, but the less I talk about it, the better. How about that? So I'm gonna try not to talk about that at all, like I'm talking about in future videos and stuff. I did go to the doctor today to get a physical. They said I was, healthy, which I'm surprised because of all the stuff I drink. I'm such a healthy man, ain't I? No, I'm just joking. Anyways, so I also had them get my blood type because it's a thing in Japanese culture to know your blood type, and so I don't know how personal that is for Japanese people. And they said it might be like 40 extra dollars, and some insurance company doesn't know how. It's like, well, I got a few dollars, so I could probably do that. They poked me right here. Can't really see it. Let me see if I can get the camera in. Like right on the. Jeez, can I move this camera anymore? Hard to see, but that little prick there. No, he's actually a nice guy. I'm just calling him a prick right now. That little dot. That's where I got the shot. Now, I saw the needle. The doctor kept saying, I hope you're not like queasy or anything around it. I was like, no, I'm good, and I was because I told him, well, I want to get the blood drawn, so I mean, I shouldn't be scared of it. It's like going on a scary ride or something. It's like, well, you want to go on it, so you know. Anyways, um, the thing, what I'm talking about is because it's like, oh, it's gonna hurt pretty bad. I mean, it's a large needle, and it almost looked like a Phillips screwdriver, like a small one. But then, so she sticks it right in there. I see it go right into the skin, and I'm expecting to scream in pain, but actually, I barely felt anything. I think they put she put something on there, maybe like some kind of like adhesive. Maybe that's why, not adhesive, like anesthesia or something, or something to numb it, and maybe that's why. I felt, as I was walking out back to my car, it was a little hurt just a little bit, but it felt more weird than it did, painful, and went away after maybe a few minutes, or at least I stopped noticing it after that. So, wow. Um, so that's personal stuff. Except one other thing. I personally reconnected with the girl I went to elementary school with. Wow, wasn't that a while back? And we did when we were in elementary school. We got off on really bad terms. I'm not going to go through all the details and stuff, but I messaged her a while back, like maybe like a couple months ago, and I said, hey, just hope you're doing well, and she responded, yesterday, and she's like, oh yeah, I hope you're doing well too, and so we became friends on Facebook, and I'm not going to say names, but I saw she was looking for a boyfriend, and the one girl that I truly loved in school, there were actually two. One of them cheated on me twice, and I know why she did it. Again, I'm not naming names because but I think it's just she wasn't ready. But I think she found the guy of her dreams, so I'm happy for her. Another girl, I just never asked her out or anything. I was too scared, and that was it. But this one girl that I just reconnected with, she's looking for a boyfriend, and I thought, we're both Christian, which is pretty cool, and you know, it really got me to thinking, like my spirits are getting uplifted, you know. But the thing is, half of me likes to be alone, likes to be single, just loves it. Like, it's so awesome. But then the other half of me is like, you need this woman in your life. You need her. You got to do it. And you guys might have a few arguments here and there, but you got to make it work. So I'm kind of telling myself, should I, express interest? It's not easy for a guy to ask someone out, especially someone like me. someone who's used to being alone and stuff, you know. But thinking about it, it's really, I mean, as you can see, it's bringing a smell on my face, you know, and that, it's giving me such a warm feeling. It's like, and some people might be like, yeah, ask her out. I might just do that. I might. Now I am extensively searching for a job because, you know, summer's coming, or it's if not already here, and people will be getting out of school soon, getting jobs. Now, there is some other big news. I will be 22 on June 8th. So, woohoo! My 21st year on this earth was not the best. I'm sure a lot of people had better than I did. I mean, I get stopped by the cops because they think I'm, you know, attacking some girl, even though I'm just walking past a convenience store. I don't know how that works, but anyways, and then, you know, I get sprung with my ears and, you know, a bunch of other personal crap, you know, it's bad, you know. But I do try to, you know, keep a brave face on things, even if it's not, you know, easy. So, I really want to try and, that's not to say anything bad has happened or anything, like, nothing good has happened in my life this year. I mean, I get in a band, they like me, they keep me, and, you know, we got, you know, we're getting our album out, you know, it's already and I'm not going to go too much over the specifics. I want you guys to visit our Facebook page, but, you know, facebook.com/wakingmyband. But we're getting close, man. We're so close. I could taste it. And it tastes like $1 million. Yeah. But why would I want to eat money? So anyways, so there are some good things going on in my life besides the bad ear ringing and stuff, you know. But it fluctuates. Sometimes the ringing's bad, sometimes it's not so bad, you know. So I'm hoping it's just an infection, even though the doctors didn't see anything. But again, I'm going to try not talking about that because that just makes it even worse than it has to be. So before I show you guys the games, I will show you guys some CDs. I want to put them back in the case though, if I can. Why would any of them be Chicago? It's not like I'm wearing a Chicago shirt. I don't know. Did I tell people this before? This shirt was actually my stepfather's before he passed away. But since no one else will wear it, you give it to me. There is a rip under one of these sleeves. Can't remember which one. Or somewhere around the shirt. But I can dig it. Anyways, the first CD I got was this one. I imported it from Japan. This is The Heart of Chicago, 1967 to 1981, Volume 2. So, 14 years of pure Chicago awesomeness. Kind of. And I'll talk about why I say kind of in a minute. So, the songs I know here are Call on Me, Question 67 to 68, Note to a Lover, Feeling Stronger Every Day, and there's a few others. But Question 67 to 68 is the reason I actually bought this one, because this one, they actually sing it in Japanese. It's not like Japanese singers dubbing over it. No, it's actually Peter Cetera and Robert Lamb themselves singing the song in Japanese. It's pretty cool. The second verse and some of the intros cut out, but other than that, it's the same song, just Japanese lyrics. They also did the same thing with the song called Lowdown. Now, apparently Question 67 68 wasn't, this is the only actual release of it. When it was first released in vinyl, back when the song was made, it was only used for Japanese radio stations. So I don't think you could actually get a copy of that. You can only hear it on the radio. So that sucks, but it's cool to have it in digital form now. And of course, you get the Japanese lyric book. These are always cool to look at, you know. It's not just that too. There's also like description for each song and everything. Excuse me. So this is pretty cool. I mean, I love looking at the stuff. They also have the band members' names in Japanese. Do people want to hear me pronounce their names in Japanese? Well, here we go. Teri Kiyasu, who vocals, guitar. Pita Cetera, vocals, bass, not too different from his actual name. Roberto Ramu, Robert Lamb, vocals, keyboards. Danny Serafin, again, same thing as his real name. Drums, Ri Rokunain, trumpet, vocals. Muzu Panko, trombone, vocal. I'm getting confused with his actual name. I always thought his name was pronounced James Pankow, but it's actually Panko. Welcome to Pain Co. We're gonna punch you in the face. I always think it's something like that. Anyways, Uorta Parazaita. Saxophone, flute, vocals. Let's see. Rajiru Che Oliveira, which is Ladir de Oliveira, who was a percussionist for them, and apparently did vocals. Now, they don't actually list the instruments fully, like vocals is VO, guitar is G, bass is B, keyboard is KBD, TS is drums, TP is trumpet, TB is trombone, S is saxophone, FL is flute, and then percussion is just PERC. So, hope you found that interesting. But wait, there's more, because I actually bought another one. If I can find the friggin' thing. Here it is. This is The Heart of Chicago 1982 to 1987, or 1997, I'm sorry. So, let's see, that's like 15 years. So kind of the same thing. But it's not volume 2, so it sucks. I'm going to throw it away. No. Now, the funny thing is, there's a Heart of Chicago, I think 1967, 1997, that was released in the U.S., and it's the same cover art, except this text isn't here, it's just the Chicago logo with the red background. But the song list is completely different. So they do share some of the same songs, but not many. So this is pretty much their newer stuff, like the After Cath stuff, which sucks, you know. I'm not a huge fan of it, because, you know, I did think after Cath died, like after Hot Streets anyway, they just kind of like, you know, like their stuff stopped sounding like Chicago. It sounded more like, you know, 80s pop or something, like Michael Jackson and stuff. And if you're Michael Jackson or something, that's okay, but, you know, I don't think it fit Chicago personally. So, there's that. Also got The Mob Rules by Black Sabbath. I'm not a huge Black Sabbath fan. In fact, I only know this and War Pigs. But that song, The Mob Rules, was used in a Super Nintendo video game, a certain one that AVGN reviewed. That's how I knew about it. So hopefully I can find the guitar book somewhere and play the song. I think that's something I could play on guitar. I also got Eurythmics Greatest Hits, and I think it's obvious why I got this. Because Annie Lennox is so freaking hot. I mean, she's one reason why I love being part Scottish. Alright, you know. 100% Scottish beef, oh yeah. Oh, and she still looks good too for her age too. Sweet Dreams, okay, I love that song. I remember seeing the video, like part of the video, like one of those CD commercials. I'll never forget it too. It was funny watching the video after so many years on YouTube and thinking, oh my god, I remember that. The last one I got was, I think it's the last one. I hope so. There's one more, but that's it. Mr. Vi Naked Tracks. Now what is this? It's 5 CDs from 5 or 6 of his albums: Passion, Warfare, Sex and Religion, Alien Love, Secrets, Fire Garden, The Ultrazone, Alive in an Ultra World, Real Illusions, Reflections. And it's not every single song from the album, but it's most from those albums, but it's most of them. And what it is, it's the songs without the lead guitar tracks. And you might be like, why would you want that? Well, if you want to play along to it. Of course, that is why I always try to get my hands on the band score books. For example, this. And of course, hearing those tracks too, I noticed some errors in that book, but only one guy transcribed it. Can you really blame them? You know, they had to transcribe from the actual song. No isolated guitar parts or anything, so that sucks. But anyways, last one. This now means I own every single Police album. This is Zenyatta Mondata. At least I own all their studio albums, and I own Every Breath You Take. So, looking forward to this. Love this album. Love all the Police albums. And I can't wait to see Sting, you know, next month. I'm so excited. And also, I'm slowly getting into Genesis as well, since Peter Gabriel's going to be there. I might as well try to do it. And I'm an idiot for not knowing Phil Collins wasn't in Genesis. I never knew that. I just found that out today. So I think that about covers it. Besides the games, you guys want to see the games, don't you? They are 3 DOS games. I've just been on a lucky streak with these. Oh yes. We're getting into territory now. Dungeons and Dragons territory. This is Heroes of the Lance. This is a game that, one of the first NES games that I saw, never, or the cartridge for. When I was a kid, when we first had the NES, my dad had 3 games. He had Hillsfar, Pool of Radiance, and Dragon Strike, or Hillsfar, Pool of Radiance, and Heroes of the Lance. He said he never saw Dragon Strike sold in stores, so we didn't know about it. So I always got to play Hillsfar and Pool of Radiance, but he never actually let me play Heroes of the Lance. And now I know why, because it's a piece of crap. Oh yeah. And if anyone's wondering, yes, I still have the original copies that I, from so many years ago. But this was the DOS version. I actually owned another copy of this, but it got demolished and stuff when we were moving. So this was 99 cents, I think. It looks like there's an extra 9 just cut off of the tag. It's hard to see because this crappy webcam quality. The other game I got, again, $10. I do like that this one, by the way, has the 3.5 discs. At least I can play it. I know you can download them as abandonware, but it's cool owning the actual game. Anyways, this is Pools of Darkness, which was $10. Comes with the big discs though, and I don't know where my 98 machine is, so I can't dump the discs yet or anything. Again, I know it's freeware, but, well, at least until EA acquires the rights. I'm sure they'll do that maybe tomorrow or something. And then here is Death Knights of Krynn, which I did a VGM rip for on VGMrips.net if you guys want to check that out. It's just too bad me and the composer Dave Govett got off on bad terms because we got into a little political debate on Facebook, and I know people were telling me, well, that's why you don't really talk about politics on Facebook. Well, that's part of what I feel like I'm obliged to do. Just too bad people just get so offended by stuff. I do thank him for his service. I will never disrespect, someone who was in the military just because we disagree on stuff. But, when you're a prick, you're a prick. And, I don't unfriend people on Facebook just because I don't like their political views. It's like, okay, fine, you disagree, whatever, move on. I have a couple guitar lesson videos, but I think more importantly to you, that I have a few playthroughs or few gaming videos, and I am emulating the stuff too because, that way it's in better quality. I'm not just moving my webcam up to the TV and, that's crappy quality. Yeah, I'm playing the games legit, but still. But these games, again, I'm playing legit, no save states, no cheats. It's all, besides the emulation, it's pretty much the same thing, just better quality. So I hope you guys enjoy those. And until next time, I gotta get to sleep because I have band practice tomorrow. It's 12:30 and I have to be there by 10:30. So it doesn't give me a lot of time to rest. I'm a guy who likes to sleep quite a bit. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. God bless and have a good one. Peace out. There's probably some stuff I forgot to talk about, but might get to it some other time.